people shouldn't be scared of a budget. People shouldn't be scared of the word budget. I think the fear comes from misconception. The fear is when you hear budget, the first thing that I'm going to say most people think of is what I'm not going to be able to do or what somebody's going to tell me that I can't do anymore. But what I explain to people is we all live on a budget. Whether we track it or not is a different story, but we all live on a budget in some way, shape, or form.
Today there's so many ways to develop a budget for a family. The fact of the matter is, whether it's software on your own computer, online programs that are available, or simply putting the bills into a bill folder, as my parents still do to this date, so they know when something is due and what amount of money to set aside. It's all a matter of personal choice, but critically important.
You want to look at your fixed expenses. For example, mortgage payment, whatever the children are going to cost, food, utility bills, that kind of thing. You also want to look at, even prior to that, how much money do you want to put away? Because if you've identified how much you want to put away and you're meeting your fixed expenses, if you're doing those two things, then you can do some of the fun stuff because you've met the necessities. In addition to that, let me throw this little caveat in there. Don't spend money that you don't have. Let me be specific. Because people say, well, what do you mean by that? If you have to use a credit card, that means you don't have that money. So that's money you shouldn't be spending. Don't spend money you don't have, and you'll be fine.